Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Copilot Learning Hub Live. Today, we dragged Dmitry back from Dynamics 365 Business Central to teach us not just how to use the inbuilt Copilot functionality in Business Central, but also how you can build your own, which I, honest to God, did not know you could do this. Dmitry, welcome, and thank you so much for joining us again.
Hello, Donna. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, something interesting about you, Dmitry, is you are both a Business Central user, but you're also a developer and you're also a machine learning person. And when you combine all these things together, you get someone who teaches others how to build Copilot using Business Central. So that is unique and very, very cool. And I'd love for you to explain what that means to our audience today.
Yeah. So let's see how to build, your own Copilot in Business Central. So this functionality appeared in about half a year ago.
Yeah.
It's presented in Directions EMEA. That's where we met with Donna. And I was actually the early adopter of this feature. And that was a nice thing about that when Microsoft team sent me a week before the conference all this toolkit, and without any documentation, just asked, can you learn how to use it and maybe build some cool demos for us? And it was a really cool experience, to dig into the thing. And at this conference, I built the analysis view Copilot as a demo, and then it appeared in a standard feature half a year later. So the toolkit for the Business Central, it's intended for the Business Central developers, and it actually consists of two parts. The UI part, so it's pre-built part that's a very nice, shiny Copilot dialog, and then AI model. So this is the system model that allows you to connect to the Azure OpenAI with a very simple, programming logic. Then there is a guide, and also there are some common functions that you can, use and took some inspiration. So the first UI thing is called prompt dialog. So this is the page that you can build inside of the Business Central that allows you to bring this Copilot magic to the UI. And this will be your Copilot.
Okay.
And then there is input screen, and then there is a generate action. And when user click on generate, some magic happens for the user, but actually you who build this magic. And you build this magic with AI code. When your AI code runs, another screen appeared, which is called generating. That's what users see. And then there is the output screen. So this is the output from the Copilot. And this could be free text, or it could be a structured text, like here in the example, like a table. And the AI model, it consists of some libraries. So the first one is actually to keep the chat communication with the AI. And then two endpoints. Actually, there are three, like plus embedded endpoint, but you normally for the Copilot you use text completion or chat completions.
Nice.
So AI logic, it's here. So it's like 4 lines of code. Okay, 5 lines of code to understand, to build your own Copilot. Very simple one. So you set the system message. Actually, that is your description of the Copilot, what it's intended to do. Then you add the user message. It's actually what the user inputs. And then you send this to the Azure OpenAI endpoint. And then you receive back the result. You check if it's success, then you show the result to the user, or you can process this somehow. But this is the minimal, like 5 lines of code.
That's really cool. I like this because this is ideal
Yeah.
for people who, run a small business. They're not trying to probably go be a developer, but they want to solve their own problem.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like
Then you need to register your Copilot inside of the Business Central because this is the separate page for the administrations, but it's important one because the power users or administration, they should have control which Copilot should appear in the UI. So here they can activate or deactivate your Copilot. And then finally, to show your Copilot to the user, there is a special place in every page where you can just put your Copilot.
That's cool.
Yeah. So here, this is a prompt guide page. So let's see how to build some kind of simple Copilots. Let's say you're an event agency and you want to build a Copilot that helps you through the journey to organize the conference. So we are in the Visual Studio Code, and that's actually the place where we developers build stuff for the Business Central in AL code. And this is the prompt dialog page that we built for our Copilot. Let me show you first in action and then go through the code. So we will go to the projects. And let's say here is my first Copilot that generates some ideas. And I have prepared the prompt. Type. So I want to organize the conference, let's say from San Francisco, and suggest me some trendy ideas and approximate budget. So this is like a very simple Copilot. It takes the user input, send it to the Azure OpenAI, and then we have some kind of result here. But yeah, it's actually good, and we can make it more nicely. Let's say we go here, and we can change a little bit the prompt. So this is our system message. And we can ask something like, Donna, do you like emojis?
I do, yes. Too much, probably.
Yeah, so let's ask to add some emojis there. So we can just change the system prompt. It will reload the page. Let's try to ask same question once again. Hey, now we have some emojis here.
That's cool.
So it's So this is a simple ping pong experience, but it's very easy to build. So we have the prompt page. We have this generate ideas procedure. We check if this Copilot is enabled by the administrator. Then we set authorization with our keys and our endpoint to the Azure OpenAI. Then we can set the temperature or the level of creativity if you want to. And then the system message. Add the user message. Then we generate chat completion. And then we get this response and show this to the user. So it's very straightforward.
I love it because it's the standard call to the OpenAI API, but we can just use it for Business Central, which is really interesting.
And one more Copilot that I want to show you. Let's say you want to, so you got this idea about the conference, and now you want to create the project card inside of the Business Central. And then you can just ask Copilot to do that. So this is, once again, my own Copilot, about AI future. So this Copilot will plan will create a plan how to organize the conference. So it will create steps for you, like, okay, you need to book a venue, you need to reach out to the experts, you need to create a schedule, and so on. And it's, very straightforward. You also have resources to assign, and you can just keep it if you are okay. And this will create a project for you. So this is my project. And usually to create some kind of project, it takes time. But with the Copilot that I built, it's a matter of seconds to create all of this. And the way how it works is really similar. It's really similar. We just have a little bit more complicated system message here. So, but the only difference is that, so we describe our task or what we want to take out from the Copilot, but this is important. So before we got the text from the Copilot, and now we want something structured. And to take something structured, we need to ask Copilot to actually give us a results in some structured way, like a JSON or XML or whatever. So we just ask Copilot to do that, and it gives us the structured, nice XML file as a normal API, and then we can just use this, let's say API, parse this XML, and boom, we have a table.
This is so cool. Wow. Okay. So you're doing a whole bunch of high code stuff as kind of an extension to the standard BC experience. Yep. That's very cool.
Yep. So it's unlimited. So you can bring Copilot to any functionality, not in only standard functionality, but also your functionality from the app source and so on.
Right. I love that. I like it so much because that puts so much freedom into the hands of the people who say, this is almost there. Like, we always talk about this. We say you can adopt the Copilot, you can adopt the product out of the box, use the Copilot, that's there. If that doesn't fulfill what you need, then you extend, and you extend with plugins, connectors, et cetera, et cetera. No, this is not new news for Dynamics folk. And then the third one is actually you can build your own. In this case, you're building your own and using a connector to use the inbox product itself, which is fantastic.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. Dmitry, thank you so much for coming and sharing this awesome demo. I've never seen a demo like this. And you have really motivated me to get a lot more familiar with Business Central. And I hope, dear audience, Dmitry has motivated you to get a lot more familiar with Business Central, because there's so many small businesses, small, medium businesses in the world who can really benefit from all of this awesome functionality. Dmitry, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, thank you, Donna, for having me. And I hope that you will build cool stuff with the Copilot. Can't wait to see what you will build.
I will. And next time you can be sitting here in this chair and I can be demoing my Copilot functionality in BC to you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Tune in next time to Copilot Learning Hub right here.